Hey, how you doing? Richie from RW Hobbies with my January bench update, first one of 2024. Now, you probably think to yourself, looks a little different around him. And that is true because my top secret project I've kind of alluded to past couple of months, I've built my own YouTube studio slash man cave last couple of months. So I've been pretty busy, so not really been doing much modeling. I've been building this guy, and it's almost ready to rock and roll. Got a few things put away, and then I'm pretty much ready to go. So those on my Patreon will be following along the vlogs and will know what I'm, will seeing what I'm doing. And I basically be filming this the past couple of months and I have 10 parts from foundations to a storage shed, all the way through to insulation, drywall, running fiber optic cable for the internet. The whole thing I've vlogged. It's not a tutorial, it's just a vlog. And you see all the materials I've used, the products, and all that kind of stuff to get me to the stage. So busy 2 months over the winter, and really excited to start using this space. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about it or show anything about it today, so I'm going to spoil the upcoming video build series, which will be around end of January, start of February time. So if you haven't done so, subscribe, follow along, and you can see this thing being built and the final kind of tour and man cave tour, and just yeah, I'll talk about all the stuff I've got going on here, and I'm very excited to get out here and start working. So that's what I've been up to. So again, Patreons know about it. If you want to check this out, go to Patreon. $2 a month. You can see these videos, early access. Also went to Asia over Christmas. Went to Tokyo. You probably seen my video recently last week where I went for a few model shops, and on my way to Hanoi in Vietnam. So I went to northern Vietnam. Absolutely amazing. Loved Hanoi. I'll definitely be back, hopefully later this year, if not next year. It's just an amazing experience, especially up in the mountains and the rural areas as well, around the paddy fields. And yeah, so that's been busy. So no modeling going on. You've seen this in my other videos maybe, did start 3D printing a helmet. This is sized to fit my head, and this is a Stormtrooper helmet, obviously. 3D printed on my K1 Creality printer, the K1 Max. Love that printer. If you're looking for a 3D plastic printer for props and stuff, cannot recommend it enough. The K1 Max, really good printer. I know nothing about 3D printing, and right off the bat, I was printing out stuff, and it comes out really good quality. Now, this is just straight from the printer. This isn't even sanded yet, primed, painted, nothing. And that's what we got. So it's in 3 parts. I'm kind of holding it together. Print's a little bit easier that way. And obviously all the detail parts left to print. So I did pick myself up a resin printer. So I picked up a Elegoo Saturn 3 Ultra, and that's going to be used for the detail parts on this because resin's a lot better quality than the plastic. So the resin, the other parts will be printed resin, they're all attached, and by the time it's primed and painted, it'll be a proper Stormtrooper helmet. So yeah, so what I've got upcoming, I got 3D printing, getting into, started downloading slices and stuff. So Star Wars props, obviously this helmet I'm going to work through next couple of months through spring. Also started printing a E11 blaster, Stormtrooper blaster, 1:1 scale. That's printed out like, I think 50 different parts. So I just need to glue it all together, sand it down, paint it, prime it, whatever, all the usual stuff. So that's other little projects on the side. And yeah. So normally as I go through, start of the year, I like to kind of talk about my plan and what I got planned, what I'm going to build, that kind of stuff. This year, pretty fluid. I'm just going to go with a roll. Every month, just kind of do what I want to do and just take it just 1 month at a time. So definitely the aircraft, throughout, and then Star Wars props 3D printed throughout. Other stuff 3D printed probably as well, to complement maybe diorama stuff or complement my aircraft builds as well. So there we go. So what have I purchased? So quite a few things, because obviously I went to Japan. So I didn't go too crazy, because I was traveling light. I didn't want to fill my suitcase up, and by the time I paid to check an extra bag in or paid to FedEx a box back, it wouldn't be cost efficient. So bought a few little things, some of my trips. So first I went to Tamiya store, got some merch. I got a t-shirt, a couple of stickers, and it's like 50 cents each, and a keychain. Now the keychain I'm using for the actual keys for my man cave, so it worked out pretty good. T-shirt, I need to open and wear at some point in time, upcoming videos. So Tamiya fanboy, got some merch from there. Picked up some God Hand sponges, never seen these before. Actually, I think maybe Colin Wilkinson's used these I've seen in some of his videos. This is like a pack of 120, 240, and 400 God Hand, so it should be pretty good quality. Now I did note my video, if you saw that one A lot of God Hand stuff wasn't very cheap. Places I found them, it was pretty expensive. It wasn't really much cheaper in the US. So was going to buy some nippers and all other stuff, but in the end I just got the sponges. 2 kits. First one, because I was running late just for store closed, I wanted to grab something. I just grabbed this guy. Legacy Hornet. It's the Red Devils Academy kit, semi-second scale. Core markings. Now you can easily buy this in the US, but this was 2250 yen. So I think that works out about $16. This is probably about 28 in the US, so definitely cheaper. So I got that Academy kit in semi-second, and bought another semi-second scale kit. Again, had to fit my suitcase, so kind of went small here. And being in Japan, I thought I'd better get a Japanese aircraft. So saw this guy, the F-15J, semi-second scale, but really cool markings, as you can see there. It's the special markings, Komatsu 2022. So something special there. So I picked this guy up, and that was my sum of my stuff I brought back from Japan. Now, bought a few other kits since I got back. I got a MiG-25 ICM, the PD one, which colors I kind of want. ICM, this is a really good kit, semi-second scale. I've built the AK one. Is it AK? Oh, AMK one in 48 scale, and that's massive. So I figured 72nd might be a better scale for this guy. It's a big aircraft, cool subject. So I picked that guy up. I had one of these before, if you remember, in the more green camo scheme. I've sold that one. Now I went with more of the gray one, which I want to build. Next up is the Hurricane Mark II Armor Hobbies. Now these people have been jumping at me, but I actually got weighted and got the 10th anniversary kit, the Jubilee one. Now 48 scale, and the cool one about this is if you've seen some reviews on YouTube over the past 6 months since it got released, things people complained about detail wise, they've actually 3D printed. So seat, exhaust, barrels, all kind of maybe a little bit underwhelming in the kit, now 3D printed, including this special edition set. So it's normally build Warbirds in 32nd, but being special edition, has a mask set, everything you need in here. Beautiful kit. So picked up this one, pretty reasonably priced. And finally, this little lump. Now, I have a thing for Grumman. I love the F-14. I love the Prowler. Ever since I was 18 years old in the Air Force on the flight line in PSAP, Middle East, seeing these guys take off and stuff, the Prowlers, it really caught my attention and something really interested me, especially the 4 seats. It's very unusual. Love the aircraft. Now, some of you follow my channel for a while know I built one of these about 4 or 5 years ago. A little bit of sanding and filling, no problem, went together okay, but the decals were crap. It shattered, and then I think I forgot to put some of the exhaust stuff in, so I just threw it away when I moved house. So I bought another one. Now I bought this one because it had the tractor included, which is kind of cool. But I'm not going to do the Playboy markings. I actually got the Gauntlet decals cheap on eBay, so I'm going to do Gauntlet and do all the old grey, which I like better rather than the radium colored nose. So all grey Gauntlet, and going to build this. Now, I want to super detail it because I love the aircraft. I think I'm definitely going to get the Wolfpack engine for it, and I need to do something with the cockpit set. I want to do the Quinta Studios, but it's a lot of money. It's like $55. It's more expensive than what I paid for the kit. So I don't know. I'm procrastinating whether to do that or not. I kind of want to do it because it's the 4 seats and you see a lot inside it. So I might splurge and get the Quinta Studio set to fully detail out the cockpit tub here. So we'll see. But yeah, this will be built pretty soon, I think. Just once I figure out what I'm going to do, if I can do the Quinta or not, and then build this guy up. Now, people have bad raps about these kinetic kits. You've seen the Hawkeye I've built, turned out great. I built Hornets, Legacy Hornets before. Like I say, I built this one before. They're not that bad. Now, don't jinx it, but it's just maybe a little just dry fitting, a little filling here and there. Nothing too crazy, and you end up with a really cool subject. Like nobody else is really doing, Prowler in this scale to this level of detail. Now, obviously, you get the artillery and I think maybe a monogram kit, but this one's definitely the best kit. So, Prowler, and keep my Navy theme going on there. So that's it. That's what I purchased. So obviously, as well as building the whole man cave here, spent a lot of money building this. I've got the resin 3D printer and the curing station and the UV and the wash station as well. So we're all set up here. So I've got a really cool setup here. Excited to share it with you. And you can see what I got going on here. Also managed to get behind the camera here. Got like corner bookcases, Billy bookcases, and got like all my aircraft on display there. And FYI, the Andy Hobby headquarters display cases, the acrylic cases, they're absolutely perfect in the Billy bookcase from IKEA, the narrow one. I think it's like the 15-inch wide one. You get the double one or you get the single size one. The narrow bookcase of IKEA, it fits perfectly. A couple extra shelves, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in one row. 8 aircraft in the cases there, which again you'll see later on if you follow my build series upcoming of the studio. So that is it. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. I've been a little bit sick, the cough and stuff, but I just want to knock out this video, kind of give you guys an update what's going on. So again, nothing really happening in terms of building, but now I've got this built, the actual cave itself. I can get in here, spend some quality time, and get some really enjoy my modeling, get some good aircraft and some cool Star Wars props built as well. So that is it. That's it. The short and sweet this month. Again, no building, but obviously I've been every evening, weekend, I've been out building this thing rather than models. So there we go. So another quick shout out for my Patreon. It allows me, to produce good content for you guys and buy cool kits and share this stuff with you. If you want to support the channel, link is below. And also have a Facebook group, totally free, the Facebook group. If you just want to interact with fellow subscribers and see some behind the scenes stuff or some updates, join the Facebook group. Again, the link is below. And I'll be back in another month. So again, watch out for the start of the build series. The first couple of parts will be a lot slow, talking about building a storage shed, to emptying my current shed out, build foundations, that kind of stuff. But once we get to part 3, 4, and 5, we really get into gear and start building this thing. And hopefully share some good ideas if you're thinking about doing something similar. And also IKEA furniture I converted as well. Made some good use out of it. So thanks. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.